It's not just their explosive performances in the ring that make WWE Superstars famous. Many of them have also shocked fans with the massive wealth they've built in real life. But what exactly made them rich? Was it their WWE salary, movie roles, smart investments, or a behind-the-scenes strategy most people never knew about? In today's video, Wrestling Sphere dives into the truth behind the million-dollar fortunes of these WWE icons, and how they turned fame into financial power. 1. The Rock, from $7 in his pocket to a $100 million empire. If you're looking for the ultimate example of a journey from nothing to greatness, few stories are more inspiring than that of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Before becoming a global icon, a man capable of shaking up all of Hollywood, he once had just $7 to his name. No home, no fame, no clear direction. All he had was an unbreakable determination. But rather than surrender to his circumstances, The Rock turned that $7 into fuel. Step by step, he built an empire stretching from the WWE ring to the big screen, and eventually into the world of business. From a nameless young man, Dwayne Johnson created a nearly billion-dollar empire most can only dream of. He got his start in WWE, quickly winning over fans with his chiseled physique, magnetic presence, and bold personality. But even at the peak of his wrestling career, The Rock was thinking ahead. He made the bold decision to pivot to acting, a risky move at the time. That risk paid off right away. His first lead role in The Mummy Returns, 2001, earned him $5.5 million, a record-breaking payday for a first-time lead actor. From there, Dwayne became a fixture in blockbuster action films like Fast and Furious, Jumanji, and Rampage. Each movie brought in $20 to $25 million, not including his share of back-end profits. His biggest payday came with Red One, where he earned $50 million, making him the highest-paid actor in Hollywood history at that time. But acting was only part of the picture. Behind the scenes, he launched his own company, $7 Productions, giving him creative control and a bigger cut of the earnings. Movies like Red Notice, Jungle Cruise, and Black Adam, produced in part by his team, pushed his total box office gross beyond $4.6 billion, turning The Rock into a profit-generating brand on its own. Yet Dwayne Johnson isn't just a movie star and producer. He's a savvy entrepreneur with bold moves and strategic thinking. One of his biggest power plays came in 2020 with the launch of his tequila brand, Teremana. In just a few years, it became one of the top-selling spirits in the US, raking in hundreds of millions annually and pushing The Rock closer to billionaire status. At the same time, he introduced ZOA Energy in 2021, a performance energy drink that matched his image of health and strength. ZOA quickly expanded nationwide, securing major distribution and becoming another reliable stream of revenue. Dwayne didn't stop there. He entered the world of sports in 2020 by investing $15 million to buy the XFL Football League after Vince McMahon failed to keep it afloat. By 2024, he merged the XFL with the USFL to form a new league, the United Football League, UFL, a bold move that showcased both vision and ambition beyond entertainment. He also mastered the use of social media as a multi-million-dollar tool. With over 400 million followers across platforms, a single post from The Rock can be worth up to $1.7 million. But unlike typical influencers, he doesn't just promote products. He promotes what he owns: Teremana, ZOA, and Project Rock. Project Rock, his fitness apparel line in collaboration with Under Armour, has become a cornerstone of his brand, generating over $15 million in annual sales. On top of that, endorsement deals with major names like Ford have added even more to his income, cementing his role as a true money-making force in entertainment. And if that weren't enough, Dwayne Johnson is also a major player in real estate. He owns multiple luxury properties, including a 46,000-square-foot mansion in Georgia and a lavish estate in Florida, collectively worth over $50 million. These aren't just homes, they're long-term investments with serious returns. None of this success came by chance. The Rock doesn't just act, he produces. He doesn't just advertise, he owns. He controls the entire value chain, from content and branding to product distribution. WWE may have handed him the spotlight in the beginning, but it was Dwayne Johnson who turned that light into a global empire. From $7 in his pocket, he became a living legend, someone who didn't just achieve success, but redefined what it looks like. Chris Jericho, from pro wrestler to multi-platform entertainment mogul. When it comes to former wrestlers who dared to step out of their comfort zones and reinvent themselves, Chris Jericho stands as a prime example. Far more than just a WWE legend, Jericho has evolved into a multi-platform entertainment icon, spanning wrestling, music, media, and investments. As of 2025, his net worth is estimated at around $18 million, a result of diversifying his income streams with precision and savvy. A pivotal moment came in 2019 when Jericho signed with AEW. There, he became the promotion's inaugural world champion, the leader of the Inner Circle, and the face of a new wrestling wave. His contract, worth $1.5 million annually, included bonuses from pay-per-view events, merchandise sales, and creative allowances. With full control over his image and storyline, Jericho earned an extra $150,000 to $300,000 per major appearance. His branded merchandise, featuring names like Demo God and Painmaker, earned him a 15 to 20% royalty cut, generating over $5 million in revenue for AEW during the first year alone. Beyond the ring, Jericho took on roles as both a creative advisor and backstage producer, positions that brought not just extra income, but significant influence within AEW. Between 2017 and 2019, he also made high-profile appearances in New Japan Pro Wrestling, earning roughly $400,000 a year. In 2022, during his reign as ROH World Champion, he pocketed an additional $250,000 from televised matches and promotional events. Occasionally, Jericho still wrestles for independent shows, commanding about $1,700 per appearance, boosting both his earnings and personal brand visibility. Outside wrestling, music is Jericho's second domain of success. As the frontman of rock band Fozzy, he turned the single Judas into a streaming juggernaut with over 250 million plays on Spotify, bringing in an estimated $750,000 in royalties. The band's 2022 album Boombox reached number 4 on Billboard's Hard Rock chart, while streaming across Fozzy's full catalog nets around $225,000 annually. Tours are a major revenue stream, with each show bringing in roughly $100,000 and annual earnings totaling around $1.5 million, half of which goes directly to Jericho. His podcast Talk is Jericho is another moneymaker, generating $20,000 per week through ad revenue and $60,000 per month via Patreon support. His YouTube channel, with over 500,000 subscribers, adds another $10,000 a month. Each vlog can rake in an extra $4,000. On Instagram, a single sponsored story can earn him $20,000, and affiliate marketing brings in an additional $4,000 per month. Jericho has also found success in publishing, having released 4 autobiographies that have earned him around $1.5 million. Each book came with a $250,000 to $500,000 advance, plus 25% royalties for digital versions. Over 1 million copies have been sold to date. He's appeared in various TV projects, including Dancing with the Stars, where he earned $125,000, plus additional bonuses depending on how far he advanced. Minor roles in action films, sci-fi shows, and animated voiceovers also contribute $15,000 to $100,000 per gig. While not his main source of income, these appearances help broaden his public profile across different platforms. Jericho's personal merchandise line at AEW provides a steady revenue stream, with him earning 15% royalties from over $500,000 in annual sales. Limited edition t-shirts priced at $100 can bring in another $75,000 per release. Brand partnerships are equally lucrative. Nutrition deals earn him $250,000 per year, Twitch streaming adds $10,000 monthly, and a sneaker collaboration nets him an additional $500,000 annually. On the investment front, Jericho owns several valuable properties. His Odessa mansion, originally purchased for $2.1 million, is now worth $3.8 million. Rental properties in Tampa bring in $15,000 a month, while a facility used for wrestling training generates consistent revenue. He also owns a high-end car collection, including a 1965 Shelby Cobra valued at $1.3 million and a $400,000 Lamborghini Aventador, several of which are occasionally auctioned for profit. A standout investment is his 25% stake in a Canadian whiskey brand valued at $750,000. With a $2 royalty per bottle and over 50,000 bottles sold annually, this venture continues to grow, fueled by strategic cross-promotion through AEW and his music tours. Jericho also gives back generously. He donates $250,000 annually to the Make-A-Wish Foundation, $100,000 to wrestler assistance funds, and $50,000 to music education programs, combining meaningful impact with smart tax planning. Chris Jericho isn't just another wrestler who left WWE and tried to make ends meet. He's a living case study in how to turn fame into leverage and build a robust financial empire where each endeavor fuels the next. In a world where wrestling is increasingly intertwined with multi-platform entertainment, Jericho stands as a blueprint for anyone aiming to go further and grow wealthier beyond the squared circle. 3. Mandy Rose, from WWE shock to million-dollar empire. What would you think if someone told you Mandy Rose made more money after leaving WWE than she ever did while wrestling? It sounds unbelievable, but it's absolutely true. In 2022, when WWE suddenly released Mandy, real name Amanda Sacamano, due to content she posted on the Fantime platform, many believed her career was over. But for Mandy, it was just the beginning of something far bigger. Within just a week of the controversy, Mandy pulled in $500,000 thanks to a massive surge in Fantime subscriptions. By the end of that month, she had hit the $1 million mark. In 2023, she transitioned to OnlyFans, where she reportedly earned around $100,000 per month, powered by a loyal fanbase of over 3.4 million Instagram followers. But Mandy didn't stop at paid content. She dove into business, launching her own skincare line, Rose Skincare, offering acne and anti-aging products. Soon after, she co-founded a Golden Rose with her partner Tino Sabatelli, a lifestyle brand built around fitness and athleisure, all styled in the image of Mandy Rose herself. Taking her brand further, she teamed up with fellow wrestler Sonya Deville to launch Demandi's Donuts, a virtual donut shop available via Uber Eats in Los Angeles. A real brand in a digital space, it brought in solid income while keeping her fan engagement fresh and fun. Social media had already been a goldmine for Mandy. During her WWE days, she reportedly earned up to $700,000 a year through sponsored posts. But once she became independent, those numbers rose even higher, now unrestricted by WWE's content rules. She also expanded into YouTube, posting workout videos, vlogs, and wellness tips, generating ad revenue and income from affiliate links. She even developed her own fitness app, Fit with Mandy, offering monthly subscriptions at $9.99. The app includes customized workouts, nutrition plans, and live training sessions. With a steady subscriber base, it could generate more than $1.2 million annually, a scalable and sustainable income stream. What makes Mandy's strategy so effective is her income diversity. She doesn't rely on just one platform. Instead, she earns from paid content, skincare sales, fitness apps, fashion, brand partnerships, and digital media, all anchored around a brand she fully controls. She's leveraged her massive following not just for fame, but to turn that attention into real revenue. Mandy understands that brand ownership is everything. While WWE may have owned the Mandy Rose character in the ring, brands like Rose and Fit with Mandy are entirely hers, allowing her to grow, pivot, and expand without being tied to any corporate limitations. At one point, she was reportedly earning up to $1 million per month on Fantime, an amount that surpasses the yearly income of many top-tier professional wrestlers. She smartly targeted the fitness audience, male fans, and adult content consumers, building a multi-layered ecosystem of revenue without diluting her brand identity. Mandy Rose didn't let WWE's decision define her. Instead of clinging to the past, she rewrote her future, turning scandal into opportunity, building her own platform, and taking control of every aspect of her image, products, and fan interactions. She's the blueprint for a new generation: creative, independent, and incredibly profitable. Her story proves a powerful truth: when you control your brand, you also control your income and your future. And for Mandy, this is just the beginning. 4. Dave Bautista, from WWE's The Animal to a Hollywood million-dollar icon. Dave Bautista is no longer just WWE's The Animal. He's evolved far beyond his wrestling roots, becoming a prime example of someone who successfully transitioned from the ring to the big screen. With an estimated net worth of $20 million, Bautista has built a solid empire anchored by three pillars: acting, personal branding, and smart investments. Before his Hollywood fame, Bautista had a stellar career in WWE, capturing the World Championship 6 times. His high-profile rivalries with Triple H and John Cena, along with standout performances at WrestleMania, made him one of the company's biggest draws. During his wrestling days, he earned roughly $1 million annually through contracts, event bonuses, and merchandise featuring his The Animal persona. Even after officially retiring in 2019, Bautista continued to profit from his WWE legacy. His image rights in WWE 2K games, fan meet-and-greet appearances, and branded merchandise still bring in massive revenue. His final match at WrestleMania 35 alone earned him a payday of $1.5 million. The turning point came in 2014 when Bautista landed the role of Drax the Destroyer in Guardians of the Galaxy. His initial paycheck was $1.4 million, but the film's global success, grossing over $770 million, catapulted him into the ranks of Marvel's A-list action stars. With subsequent appearances in Infinity War and Endgame, his total earnings from the Marvel Cinematic Universe reportedly reached $14 million. Post-Marvel, offers kept pouring in. Bautista earned $2 million for Blade Runner 2049, $1.5 million for Dune 2021, and another significant sum for its 2024 sequel. Films like Army of the Dead and Knives Out 2 also netted him over $1 million each. Projects such as Glass Onion and A Knock at the Cabin not only brought in revenue but also critical acclaim, proving his acting chops extended well beyond muscle-bound roles. Today, Bautista commands around $4 million per film, especially when he receives a share of back-end profits. From a wrestler-turned-actor, he's transformed into one of the most bankable faces in global action cinema. But his success isn't confined to film. Bautista has skillfully built a brand centered on fitness, an extension of the physique he honed in WWE. He co-owns a protein drink company generating $2 million annually and has invested in high-end gyms across Florida and California, valued at a combined $4 million. In 2018, he signed a long-term deal with Under Armour, an endorsement that reinforces his powerful, athletic image. Another income stream came from his appearance in Rocket Mortgage's 2021 Super Bowl ad, which brought him over $500,000. Additionally, licensing his likeness for WWE 2K continues to earn him a steady $250,000 per year. Bautista's influence reaches beyond entertainment and fitness. In 2024, he publicly endorsed Kamala Harris's political campaign via an Instagram post. Though unpaid, this move resonated with socially conscious brands, opening up more opportunities for partnership and image-driven collaborations. Real estate has also played a key role in his financial strategy. He owns a $3.2 million mansion in Tampa and sold a Los Angeles condo in 2023, making a $300,000 profit. These smart property investments reflect a long-term vision and a commitment to protecting his financial future. While many WWE superstars struggle to find footing after leaving the ring, Bautista has thrived in his next chapter. He deliberately chooses roles with depth, refusing to be typecast by his physicality. His calculated business moves and selective projects have created sustainable income that isn't dependent on fleeting fame. As Bautista once said, "Freedom isn't just something you say, it's something you do." And Dave Bautista hasn't just acted on freedom, he's bought it, earning it through passion, talent, and sharp decisions that turned him into a multi-platform icon. 5. Adam Copeland, from Rated R Superstar to multifaceted icon beyond WWE. When the Rated R Superstar officially bid farewell to WWE in 2023, fans around the world were left wondering, was this truly the end? But for someone who's made a career out of shocking returns and rewriting the narrative, Adam Copeland never saw retirement as a finish line, just the beginning of a new chapter. Less than a month after leaving WWE, Copeland stunned the wrestling world by debuting in AEW during the WrestleDream event in October 2023. This time, he appeared under his real name, Adam Copeland, but the energy, charisma, and edge, pun intended, of the Rated R Superstar were still very much alive. In no time, he captured the AEW TNT Championship not once but twice, proving that greatness doesn't fade, it evolves. But his move to AEW wasn't just about titles. It was about new stories, fresh rivalries, and dream matches WWE never gave him. For Copeland, passion and creativity have always been his driving forces. Outside the ring, Copeland has steadily built a name for himself in film and television. He appeared in 41 episodes of Haven, earned praise for his role as Kettle Flatnose in Vikings, and took part in projects like The Flash, Sanctuary, Highlander, Endgame, Bending the Rules, and Moneyplane. More recently, he portrayed Ares, the god of war, in Disney Plus as Percy Jackson and the Olympians, a role that perfectly channels his fierce, warrior-like presence. And he's not just acting, he's investing smartly. In 2009, Copeland purchased over 4 acres of land in Asheville, North Carolina, for $1.4 million. Today, that property is worth nearly $3 million. He's also made significant investments in the stock market, securing a steady stream of long-term wealth. Though his WWE chapter has closed, the spotlight hasn't dimmed for Copeland. At AEW, he's still a main event fixture, unleashing brutal spears and telling compelling stories through the art of pro wrestling. AEW fans are all in, and even WWE loyalists can't look away. Now, Copeland's income streams go far beyond wrestling and acting. He earns from stock investments, real estate, and royalties. His role in Percy Jackson alone keeps him firmly planted in the entertainment industry spotlight. Estimates put his net worth somewhere between $8 and $14 million, a figure built from TV and film paychecks, AEW contracts, appreciating real estate, financial investments. The name Edge may belong to the past, but Adam Copeland continues to make an impact through bold choices, calculated strategies, and a vision that extends far beyond the ring. He's not just a wrestling icon, he's living proof that reinvention is possible and that greatness can take many forms. And perhaps, his legendary journey is only just beginning. 6. Hulk Hogan, the Golden Legend, and his multi-million-dollar empire beyond the ring. No one can talk about WWE's golden era without mentioning Hulk Hogan. With his iconic blonde hair, signature mustache, and unforgettable catchphrases like, "What cha gonna do, brother?" Hogan became the face of WWE's explosive rise in the 1980s and early 1990s. But what truly sets him apart isn't just his stardom in the ring, it's how he turned that fame into a financial empire. At the peak of his career, Hogan was one of the highest-paid WWE superstars. There were times when he earned up to $1 million per major event, an astronomical figure for that era. But Hogan never relied solely on his WWE paycheck. He knew the power of his image and how to monetize it in various ways, and he capitalized on it fully. Hogan became the face of countless major brands, promoting everything from toys and food products to athletic gear. But he didn't stop at endorsements. He launched his own product lines, including Hulk Hogan's Pastamania and the Hulk Hogan Grill, designed in a similar style to the George Foreman Grill. While none of these ventures sparked long-term crazes, they still generated millions of dollars in revenue over several years. Alongside brand promotions, Hogan expanded into television and film. He starred in movies like Suburban Commando, Mr. Nanny, and headlined his own reality series Hogan Knows Best. These appearances kept him in the public eye and brought in significant income through royalties and advertising deals. However, not every financial move worked in Hogan's favor. His costly divorce from ex-wife Linda reportedly stripped him of nearly half his assets, around $25 to $30 million. Later, Hogan was embroiled in a high-profile lawsuit against Gawker, which resulted in a staggering settlement of over $100 million, much of which was resolved through an out-of-court agreement. Despite these setbacks, Hogan continued to earn steadily through autograph signings, fan meet and greets, and licensing of his image and name. Today, Hulk Hogan's net worth is estimated to be between $10 and $20 million. A significant portion of that comes from his enduring fame, savvy self-promotion, and ability to turn his brand into profit. Hulk Hogan isn't just a symbol of an entire generation of wrestling. He's a living example of how fame, when managed wisely, can be a springboard into financial success. Though his days in the ring are behind him, the legacy he built, both in sports entertainment and in business, continues to resonate. Who impressed you the most on this list? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss any more behind-the-scenes stories from the world of WWE, only here on Wrestling Sphere.